So we're back and we're outdoors. We've got the week off of work. So we're currently in the Peak District. I think this is called Peak District National Park or something like that.
Yeah.
And
we're at Manifold Valley, as there's a sign.
Yeah.
Just behind.
So yes, we was originally planning to go to. We're actually we've parked at a place called Witton Mill, and we're going to go to Thor's Cave. But at the moment we're just having a walk around. So we just thought we'd do a little intro and say hi guys. So we're going to do two videos, one within the Peak District area, and then the next video will be in Wales. And
It's actually nice. It's actually sunny because our journey's been a mixture of sun and rain. So it's nice that the sun has come out. As we're going to go for a little walk and explore.
Hi, we're Charlotte and Perry. We travel around the UK and Europe visiting various different cities, towns and events. We'll give you guys ideas, inspirations, tips and recommendations as you come along on the journey with us. You'll get to see everything we get to see. Now we hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.
yeah, so we're going to have a little walk around and we will show you guys around. The hike begins. So we're on the walk up to Thor's Cave. Obviously most of you would know that Thor is a Marvel character from the Avengers. So we get over to the sign and it says Thor's Cave, and it says how it's named on Thor, god of thunder. And then we've got a little bit of light drizzle, and then a couple minutes beforehand, before we'd got to the sign, we'd had a big rumble of thunder. So this is definitely Thor's Cave. So we've just walked up to Thor's Cave. We couldn't film too much because we couldn't get in the cave.
It was raining.
I didn't realise that the entrance to the cave was of a high difficulty, shall I say?
There's no steps going into it, so it's just like
you basically, yeah. So I thought you could. I see people in the cave online, so I thought there'd just be like a walkway into the cave, but there's not. You get to the front of the cave, and then there's just like rock, and it's not really climbable. It's raining at the moment.
Well,
if
so
it was really dry, we probably would have tried to have climbed it. Charlotte's quite clumsy, and I get a bit nervy watching her try to climb stuff. So I would have been like, oh. But I would have probably climbed it. But because it's been raining, so all the rocks are wet. So as you can imagine, climbing wet rocks when there's barely a gap to put your foot in.
Not ideal, especially when you're not wearing the right shoes.
So yeah, people can get in the cave, but it's of a very, very high difficulty. So if you do come to Thor's Cave, it's nice to walk up and have a look and get to the front of it. And we've got a couple of photos. You never know, one of the photos could be the thumbnail for this video. We don't know yet.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, so if you do come and you're wondering as well why we didn't show you too much, it's because of that. Also, I can't send the drone up because
At the time it was raining.
It was raining, and it's quite treey and branchy. So when the entrance of the caves, there's quite a few trees, and as you can imagine, flying the drone in and out, you've got to be really careful catching the trees, and you can't come straight out of the cave with the drone because there's trees covering probably half the entrance of the cave. But yeah, it was a nice walk. It obviously
The sun's come out now.
The sun's come out now, yeah. It's the stream. But the yeah, it was a nice walk. The path up is there's some steps which are fine.
I did take a little video.
Yeah, it's like
that.
50-50, like half of the walk is fine with steps, and then the other half is, well, again, if it was dry, no problem, but when it's wet, and it's basically
All
the
the mud is,
path's,
like, slipped.
but the path's slanted, so you're like leaning towards slipping off the edge, and yeah, so the path would be fine if it was dry. Because it's wet and muddy, it's just a bit slippery. But we're pros. We're pros at this. We might not have the pro footwear because we decided to not bring that. We do have the correct footwear, walking boots and wellies, but we're like, nah, old pair of trainers would do us nice.
Yeah, we never dress for the occasion.
But
Never.
yeah, but if you do decide to come to Thor's Cave, then there's a little coffee shop there. There's some parking. If you have a bike, there's a lot of people going up and down on the bike. This pathway here is quite fine. You could probably lock your bike up to a tree or something like that, or one of them posts. Well, actually, maybe not. It's probably not the safest bit of post. But yeah. So now we're going to head back towards the car. Probably only about a 25-minute walk, roughly. Google Maps tried to tell me it was 18 minutes, but it's probably about 25 minutes. We shall see you in a bit.
So this is our lodge. So we've got our TV, our table, little kitchen area, which actually have got a hob as well. It's good that's not on because Perry's put a kettle there. And we've got a microwave and a fridge and everything that we need in these cupboards. Through this door here, we have found out in the book that you get given that these two are Bluetooth speakers. So if you obviously got some music or a podcast, radio, you can have that playing at any point. And through into here is the shower, the little skylight, and obviously sink. And what we have noticed, it looks like body jets, which would be interesting to see what those are like later. So yeah, this is a bathroom. And then this is the sleeping quarters that are here. We have got a wardrobe. It is a little bit on the wobbly side. But yeah, it's handy. It will do. So we put some bits in there already. Quite a few different other ones as well. I'm not too sure where these fire pits are. Oh, actually, see it straight over there. So if you do want to do that, you can. But yeah, so we have like a little key fob that we use to come in and out of the place, and each of the little places have a little number on, which ours is number 2. So yeah, so this is where we come in. We use a little key fob, which I have to get out the car to beep it for the barrier to go up, because I'm not that tall. And look how cute this is. And it's where like the information desk is and where you book in.
Me and Charlotte have just come out for an evening walk. It's about 7 o'clock, and Charlotte had walked 9,000 steps on a.
Nearly 8. You're.
I thought it was 9,000 steps.
No, so it's nearly 8 o'clock.
Oh, nearly 8 o'clock. She's done nearly 9,000 steps. I said to her, "I tell you what, we'll go for a little walk, and we'll get you up to 10,000 steps." We'd just been indoors relaxing for a bit, and we thought, "Oh, we go off for one last walk, burn off our last bit of energy, and then we'll be ready to settle down. We're going to probably watch the Brit Awards and then go to bed."
So these are the timber tents. And a little outdoor barbecue. And that's obviously where the hot tub is. Quite nice actually. There seems to be quite a few. There are some people that staying in some of them. But yeah, these are the timber tents. If you fancy obviously having a sauna. Yeah. Oh, found the play area. So if you are here with kids or just big adults. Yeah, it's quite a nice little play area. Cool.
See you later, guys. Stay safe. That's it. Through the gap. See you later. See you later. Hey!